Ladies and gentlemen, KOK World Championship 2018. Next fight, KOK World Grand Prix semi-final fight lightweight division. And blue corner, fighter representing Moldova, Vitalie Matei.
So here he is, Vitalie Matei, 33 years of age, 1 meter 72 centimeters. I'm sure you're giving that in feet and inches, which I like because that's where I'm from, England, where we measure in there. 71 kilograms, again, you're giving that in my weight division. 14, 0, and 11 is his record.
The main thing we're going to look at in this one is the height of Vitalie Matei. He's a very small man for this weight class, only 5'6", and we saw it, when they faced off at the press conference yesterday. It was really impressive. The man is built like a tank. You will see he doesn't even have a neck. It's like shoulders and the head starts directly after that. But he's really scary, a great upper body, a great powerful looking fighter, and this is going to be a 10-pound fight.
Well, I call him the Mauler from Moldova. We've had the pleasure to commentate on this man for the last 3 or 4 years.
Yep.
He always comes to him, like you said, he's just like a neck upwards. And I think he's a pit bull, he's a Rottweiler. And,
how many nicknames are really fun?
I'm going to give him hundreds of them. But yeah, he's, majestic, marvellous. I can keep going. And he's the same height as me. I am a little munchkin, and, I fought at 60 kilograms, 9.5 stone, and this guy is 71 kilograms, and he's the same height as me. So, little powerhouse, and it's never stopped him before. He's comfortable in this division. So, as the old saying says, you don't. It doesn't need. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah. We saw him many times in the past, 2015, 2016, he was a mainstay in KOK. Unfortunately, I watched his win-loss record. It didn't end well for him. In 2016, after a few losses, he disappeared and came back in the middle of 2017 and got a win at the extra round in the Moldova show.
Ladies and gentlemen, red corner.
So like a restart almost for Matei.
Holland, Youssef Chaikh.
So two nations man, Moroccan heritage, training in Holland, as we know, the tough Dutch. They breed them tough at Mike's gym, don't they?
Oh, you know what? I talked to Youssef in the back and he said, you gotta say, I'm from Morocco. He's very, very proud of his Moroccan heritage, and he knows that all his family, all over the world, because they're all spread out, they're watching right now live. So believe you me, he's gonna feel all their support, and he wanted me also to welcome them, take them by the hand, and make them watch the matchup of the prodigal son, Youssef Chaikh. He did it all, this man, he's 22 years old, super young, but he's got a crazy experience. 33 wins, I think, 5 losses, one draw, 18 knockouts. Those numbers are scary for a guy so young.
The winner of semi-final fight will take a part in KOK World Grand Prix final match.
Well, 11 years difference. There's a massive height difference and there's a massive experience difference.
72 centimeters, official weight 71 kilogram. His personal record, 14 wins, 7 by knockout, lost 11 fights. Moldovan Amateur K1 champion, World Amateur K1 champion, winner of international fighting events, fighter representing Thai Boxing Club, Moldova, Vitalie Matei. Fighting for the red corner, 22 years old, official height 182 centimeters, official weight 71 kilogram. His personal record, 39 wins, 18 by knockout, 5 losses. Winner of international fighting events, nicknamed Super Saiyan, my gym Holland, Youssef Chaikh. Referee Albert Cooksono, KOK rules, 3 rounds, 3 minutes each. KOK World Grand Prix semi-final fight.
Sandy, I know you're maybe a little bit too old, but were you a big Dragon Ball Z fan? Not really?
Before my time.
After your time, maybe, no?
Before my time.
Okay, so Youssef is nicknamed the Super Saiyan. Of course, he grew up with that legendary cartoon, and maybe going to transform. I don't know if his hair is going to become yellow and crazy. It's going to explode.
Well, looking at the tail of the tape, excuse me, we have 45 fights, 39 wins, 1 draw, 5 losses.
Look
impressive,
at
the Moroccan. 25 fights from the Moldovan.
Youssef has no time to lose. This dude is going strong, and this is also his comeback fight. I talked about his young age. I talked about his crazy win-loss record, but I got to tell you something. He's been out of the ring as a professional for the past 2 years. He had a very bad automobile accident 2 years ago. Come back here tonight. That may be why he's not as defined body as his opponent, Matei. Let's see if Youssef can withhold
I mean, what the Moroccans might lack in physique, they certainly make up for fighting spirit. I mean, the Moroccans are not known to be, you look at body shapes and body parts, around the world, and the Moroccans always come in either, pretty smooth looking, lean. They're not always cut and ripped, but I'll tell you what they lack in muscle, they make up for with technique and determination. They really are strong, and heart, of course. And he has got one determined look on his face.
Trying to double it up with the left high kick.
Ooh, solid right punch there.
And he's right, he knows he's coming back after 2 years, so maybe try to pummel his body and try to make him lose his breath, lose his endurance. It's going to be a big factor in this one.
Well, he came out of the stocks very fast, but Matei is managing to stop him in his tracks a little bit. Oh, nice trade of punches.
Yeah, they had the same idea, but I guess that Vitalie Matei, and it's stronger. You saw the face of Chaikh almost do a 360. Going up with a high kick, trying the low kick, and changing levels all the time.
Yes, low, high, and middle, all three variants of the legal striking areas, the legs, the body, and the head, which is in part of the scoring.
Then he tried also the stepping knee to the body. I mean, he's showing pretty much every weapon he's got.
Just inside his first 2 minutes. We've got 1 minute remaining in round one, scheduled for 3, and this is our second World Grand Prix. 71 kilo lightweight division.
Ooh.
Semi-final.
Beware of the knees of Youssef Chaikh.
Yeah, beautiful scissor knee, but taking on the arms. The resilient Vitalie Matei.
Matei's almost smothering a little bit, Chaikh. Always moving forward. Look at that. Forbidding him really to come back and to settle his pace.
Well, the game plan of the Moldovan is working, to be honest with you, because what looked like a fast and furious start from the Moroccan, he's managed to nullify that a little bit. But look at that, solid body right again, picking his shots really well. Might be the underdog in experience, but he's the overdog when it comes to ring control, because he seems to be in control at the moment, the Moldovan.
2 years absent from the ring. I think that's the other clue you got to look at.
Yes, it does play a part. Oh, a beautiful scissor knee again from the Moroccan.
So a good look out for the knees. He heard the 10-second warning. And he survives round one.
Well, a busy round, and do you know what? Yeah. For me, Matei takes that. I'm going to go straight with a 10-9 to the blue.
We saw exactly what happened. I mean, the first few seconds was pretty much what I talked about in the first match. Are they going to attack and try to get a quick win with a knockout? I think that's what Youssef Chaikh wanted.
Yes.
He just jumped into the action.
Yeah, came out the stocks, didn't he?
But the real question is that, was that the only thing he had? Can he really do that now for second round, third round? Will he be able to survive endurance-wise for the rest of the fight?
No, I say I didn't know about the 2-year thing, because let's talk about ring rust. It's not an overused word, it's an actual fact.
Yeah.
People haven't made that word up. He's settling in nicely as the round has gone on. It is only 3 minutes. I think that first 3 minutes will do him a world of good, the fact that he didn't just, storm that round. And, I think he will come out the second round a little bit more, level-headed, and I think he will do better this second round now, knowing that he's got the first round out the way after 2 years. Like it's a big time out.
He's got 50% knockout wins in his career, Youssef. Highlight reel of a boxer.
Good stiff jabs there as well, coming from Youssef. Oh, and again, that jumping knee, which Vitalie Matei needs to worry about.
Yeah, a bit of a slip with that low kick on the back leg of Youssef.
And he is his little pit bull powerhouse, isn't he, Vitalie Matei? As you described him as about the no-neck situation. He's got that sort of Mike Tyson-esque, hasn't he?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, uses the power from the floor upwards. And certainly isn't being intimidated or being bullied by Youssef. Oh, that right body punch again, followed with a left eye kick, taking on the glove.
this is where we separate, I think, the boys from the men. You know,
Yes.
when you're able to do a 4-5 strikes combo, it's really impressive, and almost everything landed on the part of Matei. And I'm very impressed by Chaikh, because not only he's taking it, always replying with something. He's not really smothered, like I said in the first round. He was back away, but the comeback is pretty good.
I just think he's a little bit of timing's out. That's the only thing, but that's going to be a thing.
22 years old.
And, you know, 2 years out as well. Like I say, he's got all the time in the world, 22, so, you know, he could still be fighting in 10 years' time. But, you know, he's doing a good job here. He's doing very well, but he's up against the, you know, it's weird how the guy's a lot older than him. He's only got, you know, he's had 20 fights less. You would think it was the other way around. But the older man would have had the more advantage in the fights, but it's not the case. This young man really has put his stamp on the fighting world with his fight record, hasn't he?
Chaikh started as a pro at 16 years old, and he was already fighting in the big leagues in Infusion, I think, when he was 17 years old.
Wow.
He even did some professional boxing. I think he's 0-1 as a pro boxer. It's still in sports here, even though he didn't win.
Oh, nice. Well, man on a mission. The Moldovan mauler is coming forward. Vitalie Matei wants to be in the final, but so equally, the man in front of him isn't going to make it easy, is he?
Sandy, what do you think about this this new trend with these new generation fighters? You know, doing a little bit of everything. Not sticking to one discipline, but being, you know, some MMA, some boxing, some kickboxing.
I think it's good. You know, there's two ways of looking at that. I mean, back in the day when I was fighting as well, we actually did that, but there was no label on it. I fought in boxing, I fought kickboxing, fought full contact. I did like a right above us here. I fight in Muay Thai, fought Thai boxing, and there is a slight difference. Muay Thai's full rules, Thai boxing's without the full elbows. And, you know,
body shot again, saved by the bell, Mr. Youssef Chaikh. Once again, the ending of the round was really to the advantage of Vitalie Matei, stamping and stomping his way to the top. Right now, it's 2-0.
Yes. Well, Yuri Messi there in the corner, a great cornerman. Now, he's going to be telling him now that he's just going to have to go for it, because he's 2 rounds down, basically, isn't he?
No, it's not basically. I think it's complete. You know, of course, his domination is total. I mean, he does have some explosiveness. You know, we can see he's got the power.
He's got the potential, hasn't he? Yes. He's going to be dangerous till the bell. There's no doubts about it. We've seen things happen, and you know, things could change on a spin of a coin.
I got to tell you, he's my favorite. He was my favorite before the tournament started. Not only because of his record, but just because he's really the coolest dude in the world. I talked to him backstage. I mean, he knows his job. He knows why he is here.
I mean, if you think about it as well, let's just, you know, give him some kudos. I mean, not that you haven't done already, but, you know, for him to have 2 years out and then come into a 4-man Grand Prix on this stage, and the King of Kings, you know, Donatus's promotions here in Latvia, you know, what a big stage to come back on.
Who will fight against Kamil Pavlak for the trophy in the lightweight tournament? We'll know that in less than 3 minutes.
Well, you know, my money is on Vitalie, but he always is dangerous, Youssef.
Running up with the jabs, trying to power shots. Nice idea by Chaikh. Oh, he got punished for that one with the overhand right.
A shin to the chin, but then a right, but it wasn't good night for Youssef. Oh, and he nearly throws himself out of the ring.
Right next to us, you can feel really the strength in every shot.
It's man strength. That's basically what it is. It's called man strength.
I know. I like that expression. I heard you use it in the past.
Yes,
I love it.
It basically says it. But I mean, this 22-year-old. He's not a kid. He's not a teenager. You know, he's still got a long way to go in his fight career. But tonight,
he's going to find a way
he's just getting out.
He's
getting outclassed by the older man, and it's a shame because the thing is, it's still making it a very good fight. Eye-pleasing.
We saw Youssef circle out away from the power right hand of Matei. He's going to try to do the same now. Cornered. Bad news for him. And he chose to move forward, and that's another way to get out of that. Only 90 seconds left. Try to make a difference and
halfway through,
make people
and halfway to go in the last round. And again, he's being bullied by Matei as he pushes him into the ropes. Body slams him almost. Well, the Moroccan hanging on there. body leaning forward, feeling the pace a little bit. But saying that, he's not been let off the hook. And and the punches come in, and down he goes. Bullet him down to the floor.
We saw him drop his guard. You know, he got one big shot to the body. Youssef dropped his guard for a second, and then Vitalie Matei went in for the kill. Didn't work this time, but I mean, I saw almost Youssef do a timber and drop down like a humongous tree, but no, he's still in. Well, 50 seconds to go.
One thing I'll give Vitalie an absolute credit for, his stamina is a surplus. He really is.
He's going to need stamina because he's coming back later if he wins this one. So
and he's put a lot into these rounds too. So, you know, he's going to be the tighter of the two when he comes up against Kamil Pavlak. Now, I'm saying he's going to win this. It's not over till the fat lady sings, and there's no fat ladies in the crowd tonight. So, and there's no one singing at the moment. I don't know what your dulcet tones are like.
I'm not a lady.
I don't know what your dulcet tones are like, but mine aren't very good. So I won't be singing. I'll be listening for the bell. 20 seconds left.
Last opportunity for Youssef to really do something. He's got to go in for the kill because or else he's going to lose this one by decision. Yeah.
Last few seconds now. The bell's going to ring.
I think it's too late. Too little, too late. Time.
Wow.
3 rounds are gone.
Well, they get my applause. What a good fight.
Great job, great comeback. Unfortunately for him, it's not going to be a...
No, well, to me, it's a 3-round. I can't say a landslide because, you know, that's disrespectful. What I will say is, though, it's a clean 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 for 3 rounds for me on my official scorecard. But, you know,
I think the Super Saiyan needed the help of Vegeta or Perfect Cell. I'm going to continue the Dragon Ball Z.
And it's still before my time because I haven't got a clue what you're talking about. But anyway.
I'm sure a lot of viewers at home, they know what I'm talking about.
Well, they will do, but luckily, unfortunately, and gladly, I do not know what you mean. Anyway, let's look back here. We've seen some of the highlights from our fabulous Zoom TV camera crew, okay, who filmed these great events at King of Kings.
Are you sponsored by Zoom TV? Or
I am not, but I just like the name, Zoom TV. It just sounds, it's cool. It's a cool name. Well, the Moldovan flag goes around the shoulders. This guy's almost, the body language really reads the answer to the equation of what is the sport.
To the mic man for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, KOK World Grand Prix semi-final fight, lightweight division. After 3 rounds, by unanimous judge decision, the winner is, and to the KOK World Grand Prix final fight goes blue corner, Vitalie Matei.
I got to tell you something. You know, I've done a commentary just like you in tons and tons of events all over Europe, and I know that the sport of kickboxing, the sport of Muay Thai, sometimes is, you know, it's made dirty by bad officiating. And one thing I can say with KOK, I've done a lot of events here. It's always on the point. I would say 95% I agree with the judge's decision. So that's really something different, you know.
Yes, it has to be mentioned. You know, you've got to give credit to the people that, you know, look at these two guys while we talk about that. You know, there's the true spirit of the fighting arts when it comes together like that. Absolutely, you know, it humbles me every time. But yeah, going back to what you're saying, great officiating here at King of Kings. The judging, scoring, there's a word I'll use and it sums it up. And consistent. And that says it all.
The finals are set. The World Grand Prix 2018 in the lightweight division. It's going to be Vitalie Matei from Moldova against Kamil Pavlak from Poland. This matchup will happen here tonight live. It's going to be our official semi-main event of the night. So we can say even that we have almost 3 main events.
Yes, absolutely. Well, here's the highlights of round 1. Just have a quick repeat of what happened as it unfolds.
If you want to check really the best moments of this fight, just watch it again. You don't have to replay just the best bits. I think from the beginning to the end, that was the best.
It was a great fight, wasn't it? You know, here's round 2. And I just think, you know, apart from the knee, which really did work for him, I just felt that, you know, it was a masterclass from the man from Moldova.
But we saw the attacks of Youssef, and it's even clearer right now when we watch it. It was always in a straight line. You know, he was always attacking fast and strong, but always in a straight line. It was easy for Vitalie Matei really to avoid the how do you say, the tsunami that was sent out by Chaikh. So, yeah.
And the right body punch found its mark early doors as well, and I think that took the wind out the sails of the Moroccan too. But then he had his moments like this. He unloaded with some good combination, but then paid the price with a big right. And there we go.
Boom.
But a lesser man would have gone down, Cillian, wouldn't they? You know, that was a big punch. Look at that. And again, the guy's got a good chin, but he was bullied down there rather than knocked down. Look, it's just sort of a bit of fatigue setting in there as well. You know, but what a great fight. Well, the Moldovan flag flies tonight. For the moment,
I got a good